Long ago, deep in the heart of a forgotten forest, there lived a man and a woman who had turned their backs on the world. His name was Kael, tall, muscular, carved by the wilderness. His chest was broad, his hands calloused, his voice deep as thunder. But for one woman, he was gentle as spring rain. Her name was Lira, small and fragile, her body thin like a reed, her hair always tangled with leaves. She looked like the forest wind might carry her away. But Kael called her his firefly, the small light that lit his darkest nights. They had chosen exile. Fled from war, greed, and noise. In the forest, they built their own world, a cottage of cedar and stone, a garden wrapped in vines, and a love stronger than any army. Days were filled with laughter and quiet labor. Nights, with whispered dreams and the warmth of one another's arms. Kael would often lift her with one arm and spin her like a leaf in the wind. "You're so small," he'd tease. "And yet," she'd smile, "I carry your whole heart." But love, even in paradise, is never without its trials. One evening, as twilight fell and golden mist crept between trees, Lira wandered deeper into the woods, chasing wild berries. Kael was chopping wood nearby when he heard the scream. It wasn't a human scream. It was raw, primal, the sound of something hunted. He dropped the axe and ran. In the clearing, Lira stood frozen, face pale, eyes wide, and behind her, a massive mountain lion, muscles rippling, eyes fixed. Kael didn't hesitate. He charged. The lion lunged. Lira fell back, screaming his name as claws tore through Kael's shoulder and the beast tackled him to the ground. It was chaos, roars, growls, the crunch of bone. Kael wrestled the creature with bare hands. Blood soaked the earth. But in the end, Kael roared louder. He stabbed the beast with his hunting knife, deep in the ribs. The lion collapsed. So did Kael. Lira crawled to him, sobbing, pressing her hands to the wound that split across his chest. "You fool," she wept. "You should have let it take me." Kael smiled, even as his blood spilled. "I would die 1,000 times before I'd let the forest take you." He lived. Barely. For weeks she nursed him, never sleeping. Her tiny hands replaced bandages, her tears fell into his wounds, her voice sang him back from the edge. When he woke fully, she was asleep beside him, curled up like a child. He kissed her forehead and whispered, "Next time, take the berries after I'm with you." Seasons passed. Kael's scars healed but never faded. He wore them like medals, proof that love had teeth, and he had bitten back. Lira never left his side again. And Kael, despite his strength, listened when she said, "Hold me when I'm afraid, not just when I'm strong." They rebuilt their garden. He planted sunflowers where he had bled. "So the forest remembers my love," he said. Years later, children found their cottage. Abandoned, no one knows where they went. Some say they grew old together and became trees standing side by side. Others say they walked deeper into the forest, hand in hand, until the wild became their heaven. Though Lira was small and delicate, Kael was tall and powerful. But their love was equal. Lesson: real love isn't about physical power or appearances, it's about how fiercely you protect, support, and cherish each other.